thanks for coming to vibe with me. This is a general love reading for the sign of Aquarius. Aquarius, please remember to take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Not all of these messages can fit for every Aquarius out there, as this is a general reading, so don't force any messages to fit. Like I said, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Also, please remember, I am reading energy. Energy is fluid, so it may or may not resonate more in a vice versa fashion. So take that how it resonates for your personal situations. And last but not least, Aquarius, if you're new here to my channel, I would love for you to join my community by subscribing to my channel. So if you have not yet done so, I'd be so grateful for that support. If you would join my community, subscribe to my channel, and help me build the community that I am trying to build here on YouTube. I'd love to have you a part of that. So with that being said, Aquarius, let's jump into your love reading. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Aquarius and their love life. I'm feeling this very blissful energy, like easy breezy, getting along, just going with the flow kind of energy, a good energy. Serene, enjoyable. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Aquarius and their love life. Ooh, flipped over here. Well, wow, well maybe that's why, because someone's making the effort. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Maybe someone is showing you a little extra love, loving on you, just giving you extra time and attention. New love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. I feel like you are being loved on, or you're in that new beginning relationship stages where everything is so blissful, butterflies in your stomach, right? You're feeling good, playfulness to recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. We also have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. This playfulness said to recapture romance. So there's a strong possibility that you and your person, partner, love interest have been in a funk, have been disconnected. For some of you, possibly separated or broken up for a period of time and are now rekindling, reconciling, and getting back together. Some of you could be renewing vows, I want to say. Going on a vacation together to get away from everything and everybody and reconnect. All right, let's jump into the tarot. For those of you who follow me, I am cutting, or those who don't, I am cutting the oracle decks short this series, and I'm going to go mainly tarot and intuitive. So I would expect someone to be giving of themselves to you, their time, their attention, small gifts. I mean, I'm feeling like sweet sentiments, like flowers left, buying your favorite chocolate, getting you ice cream, leaving cute little love notes around the house. Very good energy, very connected to your partner energy. Whether it's just a brand new relationship taking off, and like I said at the beginning, you're in those beginning stages where it's just ooey gooey and everything's perfect and there's just butterflies and rainbows. Or if you're rekindling with a previous partner, your current partner, reconciling, making up, reconnecting with them. Bringing that flame and passion and romance back between the two of you, where it may have been, dimmed out or lost for a little while. We get so busy with our day-to-day lives, and after people have been together for so long, or whatever the situation, even if you were separated, you just get busy with day-to-day lives, There could have been just repetitive cycles or boredom, or I just feel like there's this recapturing of romance, of physical intimacy and passion and romance and but connection between the two of you. All right, let's jump into the tarot here, Aquarius. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Aquarius and their love life. Aquarius. Aquarius. There's that feeling blissful energy, 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is all about happiness, satisfaction, feeling good. Your health is good. You have material abundance. You're looking good. You're feeling good. You're getting your bills paid on time. You might be able to go out for a nice dinner on the weekend, right? You're just, this is a card of happiness, comfort, and satisfaction. That blissful feeling that I was mentioning. You're feeling good. And then followed by the Death card. But you know what I'm feeling here immediately? So yes, this is Scorpio energy. You could have Scorpio in your chart. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or someone with strong Scorpio in their chart. But what I'm getting is that this is so Death is like an ending of an old cycle, an old situation, an energy that you've been stuck in. It's a death of something that's no longer serving you, a situation, a person, a place, an energy. This creates transformation, this energy, movement, and big changes. And what I feel this big changes is, for some of you, it's a new love coming in. And for some of you, it's rekindling, rebirthing that romance, that playfulness, that spark between you and your person, your partner, your love interest. It's reigniting the flame of passion, desire, love, and romance between the two of you. It's making the effort. Going from a time of withdrawn or separation, or not giving each other much time and attention, or being on the rocks, to really indulging in one another and having a level of satisfaction with each other in this relationship and the time and just a real appreciation. Whoa. Because you know what you have. You know what you've built. 10 of Cups. Family. Security. Home and unity and a harmonious home. Love, support, and contentment. So things have been rocky. There was a separation. There's going to be a reconciliation, an understanding of how you hold each other down, how you've been there for one another. How, yes, we've been on a rocky road. We've been disconnected. We've gone a little off path. We got stuck in a cycle. This is coming back together, reigniting that flame, being playful with one another, going out and dating each other again, having date nights, getting to know one another, laughing together, holding each other's hands, going and watching the sunset. It's reconnecting, rebuilding that bond, remembering what the two of you have, making the effort. Some of you, like I said, could be going on a vacation together, spending some time alone together, going and checking out, maybe going to somewhere where you had your honeymoon. If some of you are renewing your vows, you could be going where you literally had your honeymoon and renewing your vows again. But I feel this sense of, this deep sense of reconnection, remembering the bond that the two of you share, making the effort to bring this romance back between the two of you, to recapture those feelings. Aquarius, not giving up on your partner when things get tough, right? Working on things, fixing things. No one ran here when things got tough. Sure, there was some disconnection. Also, for some of you, this is just someone brand new coming in. It feels so wonderful. You were looking good, smelling good. You were healthy. You were happy, satisfied, living your single, solo life, indulging in the good life. And then, boom, love has been reignited, rebirthed into your life. It's creating transformation all around you. In your mind, in your heart, in your body, in your soul, in your surroundings, in your day-to-day activities, in your day-to-day thoughts, in your future plans, because you see a huge potential with someone who has stirred your romantic feelings. You see long-term, you see marriage, you see family, the house, the white picket fence. This is a high level of commitment. This is family. This is someone who you could have a family with. So, the Lovers, Gemini energy. Also, it's a soulmate. We also have Five of Swords here, which is why I was pausing for so long there, because I was like, what is this? But I just feel like if there was a disconnection for a while, a separation, a withdrawal in energy, stuck in a cycle, stagnancy, or even actual separation for a while, I feel like it was revolved around some disagreements, some hostile communications, arguments, not getting along. The Lovers is oftentimes, not oftentimes, but it can be, and that's, I actually rarely get this, I should say, not oftentimes, it's the opposite. I rarely get this. It's duality. And it can be choices, and yes, that means choices between lovers, but what I'm getting here is there's been a lot of arguments, conflict, disagreements, possibly even some, words. I'm getting words can be like a sword, very cutting. Sometimes people say things, and those words can't be unsaid, can't be unheard. Oftentimes aren't forgotten. I feel like there's been some harsh arguments, harsh communication, conflict, aggressive behavior, toxic behavior, name calling, voice raising, yelling, a lot of harsh or even toxic energy around communication and the way the two of you communicate. I feel like it's created conflict and disagreement. It's created a lot of hurt, a lot of misunderstanding, emotional abuse. I'm feeling a little bit through this communication, like verbal abuse. I hate using the word abuse, but The Five of Swords. The Swords is communication and conflict. It's created a lot of tension, I want to say, in this romantic relationship. It took away the playfulness because of these arguments, because of these harsh words, these disagreements, this conflict, these things that cut like a knife, that hurt someone's feelings, that couldn't get unsaid. Words are like a sword. And I feel like there's healing and transformation. We have the snake wrapped around this sword, and the snake does represent healing and transformation. A death and a rebirth, a death of of putting in the past whatever was said, this hurt, this arguments, this cutting of the sword through this communication. It needs to be shed, like the snake sheds its skin and renews itself. This needs to be healed and shed and left in the past and released. Someone needs to make the effort to fix things, to communicate, to heal the situation, to transform the situation so that there's a new beginning, a rebirth of the romance and the love, because there's a little bit of resentment or anger or holding on to this, and it's creating this separation between the two of you. Or a lack of intimacy, or a lack of emotional connection, a little bit of lack of respect for the other because of these words. There's going to need to be a healing from this situation that took place in the past. I feel like it was an argument, a conflict, very harsh words, something went a little too far, someone shared a truth that cut a little too deep. Someone really cut the other person down with their words. Said things that they shouldn't have said. Someone could also, I almost feel one person could have been a little bit manipulative or controlling in their communications towards the other. I feel like it was mostly argumentative. Okay, so I'm gonna... There's going to be a healing, though. There's going to be someone's going to make the effort to heal things, to resolve, to allow for this transformation, to bring the romance and the playfulness back together, back between the two of you, excuse me. There will be reconciliation. This person's going to want to fix what the two of you have. I mean, let's put down this negative energy and remind you what you guys have. 10 of Cups and the Lovers. This is soulmate. We've built happiness. We have family. We can get back to the good life. We need to find love and support in one another again and release what happened in the past. Find the middle ground. Major reconciliation and reconnection, bringing back love and romance. It's going to be blissful. It's going to be ooey gooey. I mean, you just see them like staring into each other's eyes. It's going to be very romantic, very like you're on holiday. It's going to feel good. You're going to remember why you were with this person in the first place. And I feel like this is going to make the two of you so much stronger, have working through something that was so very difficult. Not giving up on one another, Not running when things get tough, not just throwing things out when they're broken, but standing by one another's side, working on self, filling one's own cup, and then coming back in to reconcile what we've built, what we have, because it's deep, it's real. There's love here. There's romance here. There's attraction here. And this is just going to prove how deep this love is, how connected this partnership is. The strength of the love of the two of you, and how you hold each other down and don't give up on one another. This is going to build the two of you up, build this connection up, and just make it so much stronger. Really plant those roots so much deeper. This is a solid, stable foundation right here. Two partners who aren't going to give up on one another. Two partners who know what they have. Past life relationships, soulmate kind of love. It's making the effort, because great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Bring back, recapture that playfulness and romance between the two of you, and the romantic feelings will be stirred up. All right. And before you know it, you'll be in this blissful holiday, ooey gooey, feel good energy out of where you've been stuck. It's time for healing. It's time for transformation. Okay, Aquarius, I hope you liked your reading. I hope it resonated. Please let me know in the comments if it resonated, how it resonated, what side you resonated with. I love to read your comments. Also, Aquarius, please give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel and help build my community here and join my community. I'd love to have your support. And Aquarius, I can't wait to read for you next week to see where this beautiful energy is going to be bringing you. It looks like you're coming out of the cocoon and going to be flying like a butterfly. Aquarius, thank you so much for being here.